Firstly, turn on the power, and the 3 indicator lights will be on. Secondly, check whether the voltmeter and ammeter are normal. Turn on the rotary knob number 1, which controls the hoist. Choose Up. Long press the green button switch. Open the gourd-shaped rotary knob number 1 and choose Down. Long press the green button switch. The red one is for emergency. In case of emergency, we should press the red button directly. Will malfunction. This is the input for series interface and the output for the series interface. They are used for 2 controllers. Firstly, turn on the main power. When 24 voltages power indicator light is on, it means the voltage is normal. Capacity, voltage and currency are normal. This is the input for series interface, and this is the output for the series interface. This is the interface for handheld terminal. The green button is the manual starting switch and the controller series starting switch. This is the manual simultaneous direction switch. The red one is the emergency stop button. Next, we will explain the manual operation. Open the up state and press start. Then, the 8 hoists will go up simultaneously. Loosen the button, switch it to the down state, and press start. Then, the 8 hoists will go down simultaneously. Stop. In case of emergency, we should press the red button directly. Loosen it by rotating to the right and remove the emergency stop restriction. After the screen is energized, such interface will appear on the screen. On the interface, press the unlock switch, and it will change from black to gray. This time, we choose up or down for the hoist number 1. Up for the hoist number 2, and up for the hoist number 3. Press run button and the hoist will start to run. If you loosen it, it will stop. This is the button for simultaneous up. Through the button, the 8 devices can be set at up simultaneously. Press the run button to start. This is the button for simultaneous down. Through the button, the 8 devices can be set at down simultaneously. Press the run button to start. Other buttons like up, down, and these buttons are for other controllers. Settings on the controller. If we want to link the 2 controllers for series connection, we also need to rotate it to the link gear. Usually, we rotate to the middle gear. In case of emergency, we can press the emergency stop. After emergency stop, before we restart the hoist, we also need to unlock the screen. What's more, the weight of every hoist will be shown at the current window in real time. Firstly, turn on the main power, and the indicator light of the red button, 380 voltages, and the red one, 24 voltages, will be on. Check whether the voltage, currency, and capacity are normal. Turn on the power of hoist number 7 to number 12, and hoist number 1 to number 6 respectively. Check whether the phase sequence is correct, and whether the blue phase sequence indicator light is on. Rotate the phase sequence buttons to the ACB end. If the blue indicator is on, it means the power phase sequence is correct. Rotate the manual switch button to the left. Choose the up or down of the corresponding hoist, and press the start button. The corresponding hoist will run in the selected setting. Switch the handheld terminal operation. Rotate the manual switch button to the right and connect the handheld terminal wire. After the screen is energized, such surface will appear on the screen. Firstly, it's Chinese-English language selection. We choose Chinese. There are two controlling methods, group control and self-defined control. Now, we introduce the button functions to you. This is the screen locking function. In this situation, screen operation will produce no effect. Open. This is the page turning function. You will use it when programming. This is the manual start button. Simultaneous up preset button. Simultaneous down preset button. Reset. Self-defined operation. Self-defined stop. Linked open. Linked close. Next, we'll introduce the group control. Choose the hoist number 1. Choose up or down. Press operation. Now it is in a descending state. Press up. Now it is in an ascending state. Likewise, this button and that one have the same functions. Press this button and the operation will also start. Simultaneous down preset. Now, we can see the hoist number 1 to number 12 are in the selected state. Press operation. Then, 12 hoists will ascend simultaneously. Down state. Choose number 1 to number 12 and press the down button. Then, the hoist number 1 to number 12 will descend simultaneously. This button and that one have the same functions. This one has the same simultaneous down function. Then, reset and clear. Likewise, this button can realize the reset function. We choose number 1 and make a program for it. First of all, we keep pressing the clear button and make a separate program for it. Firstly, we remove all the previous pages. Keep pressing the clear button and remove them within 5 seconds. Let's take the hoist number 1 as an example. Choose it and enter the instruction for a state. Up. Enter the instruction for time. 5 seconds. Confirm. At this time, we cannot enter the instruction for frequency because it's a general controller. It can control 5 direct control hoists. Confirm. During the operation, we can directly choose down or stop. We give 2 seconds for its stopping. Save and confirm. Next, we give 5 seconds for its descending. Save and confirm. Step 4. Make it wait for 2 seconds. Save and confirm. Next, we can continuously program for it. Up for 5 seconds. Confirm. Wait for 2 seconds. Save and confirm. We can continuously program for it. The programming actions for the single node can even reach 100 steps. Press the page up and page down. We can see the page number go further. We make a simple program for the hoist number 1. This is a loop. All the program actions can be looped for one time. We set the loop at 2. Save. By now, the action has been completed. Return. Let's start the program action. Start. Up for 5 seconds. Stop for 2 seconds. Down for 5 seconds. Stop for 2 seconds. Up for 5 seconds. Stop for 2 seconds. By now, the action has been completed. It will keep going with the action for the second loop, up for the seconds. Now, we can press the pause button. It means pausing the current action. Resume the action. It will go on continuously. In this situation, we press the pause button. It will stop the current action. When we start it next time, it will start with the first action. Stop. We can switch the actions 1 to 4 freely. For use at any time. The action 5 is the external action. It needs to be programmed in the screen. After the program is completed, press the Save button. Then, the action is saved in a program. Press the Operation button, and it will save the programmed action in Action 5. Actually, saving is the same for Action 5 to 10. Mode makes lifting easier.